Alright boys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are at Indianapolis for round 9 of the ARL Supercross Championship. This is the Love Moto Stop Cancer race. And yeah, this is the heat race. We had gate 1. Don't know how I got gate 1, I chose gate 2. But I think Cam chose another gate or something and didn't get it. But yeah, I thought I'd give Cam the inside there, gave him the room, you know, be smart. And yeah, unfortunately ended up getting cleaned out by another rider. But it is what it is. We still started, I believe, in the top 9-ish, I think. So I'm okay with that. You can't really ask for more in a heat race, really. As long as you're starting within the top 9, really, you can work with that. But yeah, we just sort of worked our way through. And like I said, like normal, we'll always be, you know, I'll chip in every now and then throughout the races. And yeah, I'll just be talking every now and then, taking you along with me. Yeah, made some nice early passes, got our way into a good position, and they're still right in front of us, so yeah, we're going to keep on pushing. But yeah, managed to get up into P4 pretty early into the heat race, which is good. And yeah, we just want to keep pushing forwards in this, because heat races are very, very close. No one really spreads out that much during the heat race, so everyone's very close, it's very tight. You're normally about 5-6 seconds away from 9th, even if you're in 4th or 5th anyway. So you can't really relax in the heat race. You have to keep going, keep pushing forwards, and the higher you are up, you know, the more comfortable you feel. And I wasn't too sure whether it's quicker to go outside or inside here, so I thought I got a rider right behind me. I'm gonna compare, and yeah, he pretty much makes the move on me. So I was like, okay, so that line's quicker. I knew I was quicker than this guy, so I sort of just let him pass me to see if that line was quicker, and then just pass him back again. But yeah, I found out here that the inside is quicker, and it's actually better to do that, so I then stick to doing that basically. I just wanted to compare, and yeah, I knew I was quicker than that guy in front, so I just wanted to, you know, let him pass, and then I'll just pass him again basically. But unfortunately, we got squirrely in the sand, and we went down. But it is what it is. We dropped to 8th, I believe it was, 8th or 9th, but then we just keep pushing back up again, as that's what you got to do in the heat race, just keep fighting forwards. I do want to apologise to Jams. I didn't realise I took him out there. I didn't realise until I looked backwards basically and saw him on the floor. But yeah, I was going up the inside of him in the whoops. Obviously you can't really slow down the whoops. And yeah, I didn't think I was that close to him. But yeah, I do want to apologise to Jams. I didn't mean to take him out there at all. But yeah, we managed to get into P4, and then we just kind of held it, ran a good pace, and yeah, we managed to cross the line P4 in the heat race, which is okay. That gives us about 8th or so gate pick, 7th or 8th gate pick, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I will see you guys on the gate for the main event. But yeah, here we are on the gate for the main event of the Indianapolis round 9. Love Moto Stop Cancer round, and yeah, love the setup that we had, the all pink gear, and Breezy absolutely bodies Linz. But you guys will find out in a second. Someone did unfortunately jump start, so they do end up red flagging this race about a lap or so in. I was getting absolutely bullied off the track. I don't know what was going on. But we got an okay start. I wasn't even too unhappy with this start, to be honest. I think we were in 5th, 6th or something like that. And yeah, I wasn't too annoyed with this start, and then unfortunately got red flagged, so it is what it is. But yeah, we just regrouped, and we wanted to try and get an even better start basically after the restart. Right then, on the gate again for the rerun, and yeah, like I said, I want to try and get a better start, wanted to get a good jump out of the gate, and yeah, it was a little bit annoying obviously being in 5th place and then they red flag it, but I was really adamant that I wanted to get another good start again. We get a little bit sketchy there, we get a little bit bumped, but that's going to happen. 22 people underneath a tunnel jump, it's going to get like that. But we managed to get some clear room, and yeah, not too bad of a start. Not as great as the first one, but definitely a good start I can class, because yeah, anything within, you know, 10th to 5th or so start I'm happy with. You can just work with starts like that, you know, a few people in front of you making mistakes and you're in the top 5. So yeah, another good start, and yeah, happy with this. I wanted to keep charging forwards. I wanted to force myself to keep charging forwards. I feel like I settle too much in these races sometimes. I'm trying to be too consistent. I get into 5th and I'm like, right, okay, now we just be smooth. Getting into 5th, I want to keep pushing forwards, get into 4th, get into 3rd, things like that. And yeah, I was just forcing myself to keep pushing forwards and actually just push the entire race and just keep focusing forwards. Like I said, I get too complacent, I try to settle, and I try to be too consistent, and sometimes that lets the people behind me catch up. So I wanted to keep pushing, and yeah, I know I have the speed to be up there as far as I can be. And yeah, I just wanted to keep a good pace going and not let people behind me catch up, and just keep focusing on catching the guys in front of me. So yeah, skipping forwards about 3 or so laps now, Jake is still right behind me. Me and Jake basically were running the same pace. I feel like we were just sort of doing the same lines at the same speed. So yeah, Jake was right behind me, and yeah, here I make a little mistake. I go a little bit too slow, bounce over that, and I literally was like, that's so lucky. I'm so glad I didn't go down. I literally like perfectly hit the top of that lip, and I didn't go down somehow. So yeah, we made a little mistake there, but it is what it is. We keep on charging forwards. We're in a good position. We're in top 5. I'm feeling comfortable on this track. I actually felt quite good on the track, which was nice. But yeah, like I said, keep pushing forwards. Guys in front of me were pulling away a little bit, but I wanted to keep pushing, keep trying. Obviously, all it takes is one crash from one of them and you're right on them. So yeah, I wanted to just keep pushing forwards, making little mistakes because I'm still pushing, but I wanted to just keep pushing, you know. Every now and then you can make a little mistake. You know, you're not going to be perfect. Very rarely are you perfect for 23 odd minutes. So not going to let 1 or 2 mistakes discourage me. So yeah, I wanted to just keep pushing forwards. Yeah, Linz went down in the whoops, and yeah, managed to get the pass on him, moving up into 4th place. And yeah, like I said, didn't want to settle, didn't want to be like, okay, cool, I'm in 4th, now I can just be consistent. I wanted to keep going and try and put a gap on the 2 guys behind me. But this is skipping about 3 laps again from when I last, you know, from when the last cut was. And yeah, Jake was still right behind me, so we were all running kind of a good pace. Linz was making a lot of mistakes, which is very uncharacteristic for him. I noticed that he was going down a lot. I'm not too sure what was going on. I'm not too sure if he was just struggling a little bit or what was going on. But yeah, I did notice that he wasn't his consistent self. He was a little bit inconsistent. So yeah, managed to capitalize on that, make the move on him, and yeah, got up into P4. I do want to mention as well that I was in 4th place here for maybe 3-4 laps, and I think I got about 5 seconds of screen time from Cupcake. Now, I understand he wants to watch the leaders, I understand he wants to watch the people, you know, leading the race, maybe there's a battle for the lead or something, but to be in 4th place and to get like 5 seconds of screen time, I feel like he should watch more battles instead of, you know, 1st, 2nd, 3rd together. If there's a battle for 5th or 6th, you know, watch it for a lap or 2. If there's a battle for 8th, maybe watch the battle for a lap or 2. But yeah, I feel like he likes to watch the top 3 and the top 3 only. But yeah, that's why there's no Twitch clips in this video, because there wasn't really any. I'll be completely honest, there wasn't very many. I think he watched me for maybe 10 to 15 seconds through the entire stream, which is a little bit of a shame. But yeah, that's why there's no Twitch clips in today's video. And yeah, skipping forwards a few laps, obviously I've been in 4th for maybe 3 to 4 laps now. Linz was catching, he was putting some good laps down. That inside line was, I don't know, I didn't really want to take it. I don't think it was really worth taking. It wasn't super duper quicker. The outside wasn't really that bad, so I just stuck to doing the outside. Made a little mistake there, got a little bit sketchy, and then got a little bit sketchy in the whoops there again. But like I said, just wanted to latch onto Linz and just try and run his pace, trying to stay with him, and yeah, just keep pushing basically through the field with him. But then I just have like a little unfortunate crash. My front end sort of catches as I scrub the double, and it just flings me off the bike, so I've got to roll the finish jump, which is a little bit of an unfortunate crash. I didn't really lose too much time. I got up pretty quick from it. But yeah, just a little bit of an annoying crash. Didn't really do anything. Nothing was really my fault. It's just my front end caught, you know, a bit of the E-road, and it just flung me off the side of the bike. But like I said, we got a lucky restart. We got a lucky reset, sorry. And yeah, we managed to just get going again. We only lost maybe 2-3 seconds from it. And then, yeah, maybe 2 laps Jake was very, very close. That crash made Jake, you know, catch up to me. So he was right on me for about 2 laps. And then I made a little mistake in the sand there. I think I crossed him a little bit. So I put my hand up to apologise. And then get a little bit like, out of rhythm there. So I sort of give him the inside. I was jumping way too fast there. I wasn't going to try and come across. But yeah, unfortunately lost position there to Jake. But we tried to stick with him. And again, just keep pushing with him. And then have my first crash in the woos, which is so annoying. I wanted to keep pushing through the field with Jake, but yeah, we just got squirrely in the woos. Them woos were getting a little bit kicky. They were starting to get a little bit squirrely. But it's what it is. Again, we didn't lose too much time. We got up pretty quick from it. But yeah, unfortunately, that allowed Jake to pull away a little bit. So I wanted to just get up and focus on trying to pull a gap on the guys behind me. I had a decent gap, really, but there were so many lappers that you were getting held up a little bit every now and then. To the chance that you had open track, you wanted to make the most of it and capitalize on that, and you wanted to keep pushing. So then when you lose a bit of time in the lappers, you're not really losing time, you're sort of losing the time that you've just gained, if that makes sense. But yeah, we were losing a lot of time to Isaac behind me because I was just behind a group of 2 or 3 lappers, so I was just getting held up a little bit. Like, I wasn't really held up, like they weren't in the way, but when you're this close to lappers, you're not really focusing on how quick you're going. You're trying to think of how you can pass them. So I was losing a lot of time to Isaac, but what I did notice that it was going like 3 seconds, 7 seconds, 4 seconds, 9 seconds, as in he was pushing, he was gaining like a second or so a lap on me, but then he kept crashing. So him pushing to catch me basically kept making him crash. So I knew if I just kept going the pace I was going and be consistent, he has to basically put like 3 or 4 laps, like solid laps together to catch me, and he wasn't really doing that. So I thought if I just keep my same pace, he's not really going to catch me. I didn't even see Suez there. I genuinely did not know who was there. I just did the corner normally, and all of a sudden there was a bike right in front of me. But I'm so thankful that I missed him, because that would have been annoying, to say the least. And yeah, I didn't even know that we were on the final lap. But if you watch Mr. Cam box in the air there, that's how I knew the race was over. Because bro went flying into the tunnel jump. Nearly cleaned out Lynn's. But that's when I found out we were on the last lap, after Cam got absolutely flying onto the tunnel jump. But yeah, Lynn's made a few mistakes. He was quick, pretty close, but not really much that I could do anything. And if you look on the left of my leaderboard, Finn was about 4 seconds behind me. So I'm like dilly-dally and nice and smooth across the line, bring on home. And he's right there, zooming past me. But luckily he had cuts, so it didn't really mean anything. But I did not know he was that close to me. But yeah, that was Indianapolis, round 9. The Love Moto Stop Cancer set that we had was very, very nice. The all pink gears you can see by me and Jake here, and the black and pink kind of bike was a very, very nice setup. But yeah, P6 best so far this season, I do believe. Good night overall. But yeah, nice way to end it, leading up to the week-and-a-half break or so that we have now until Birmingham Triple Crown. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Like, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Peace.